Like every single one.
I see. I can't go to game forums because if I posted on game forums, all my posts would just be trying to explain to insane people like how the real world works, and I just can't go down that road because I never get anything done.
You just need to start post. You need to start following my account on Gaff. You just gotta instigate just little bits of like the population in some of these threads that will just go completely berserk at the slightest provocation. Like just bring up Vita sales numbers once in any thread, and it will completely explode.
Yep. Yeah, I do a lot of your posts sound something like this, like PS4, huh? Can't wait for the video cables to be DLC.
Oh, jeez, it's not quite that bad.
That's good stuff. That's a 4-star Gaff post.
Thank you. Here's a Yahoo Answers from Anonymous, from Hip Hop Anonymous.
Great.
This question's been resolved. I have a crush on Agumon from Digimon.
So is this the one that got linked to you?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I have a crush on Agumon from Digimon. Is this normal? I am a guy. Ever since I was about 8, I don't know why, but I've always had a crush on the Digimon Agumon from Digimon. Anyone who doesn't know Digimon, Agumon is like a small yellow dinosaur, he's like a cute T-Rex, but like not that cute. He's kind of like a half T-Rex.
He's the one that eventually turns into half tank. It's pretty cool.
All right.
He's pretty much.
This is actually your post, Dylan.
It is. Yeah, I would say of all the Digimons, Agumon is probably the coolest one.
Is he the sexiest? Is he the one that you have the biggest crush on?
I think we're gonna have to go back to Lilymon here. That flower is just too.
It's alluring.
It really is.
But anyways, every day since then, I daydream about Agumon and fantasize about him. I am now 14. Like, I imagine myself holding his hand, kissing him, and laying down and stuff. I still play the video games all the time, have the cards, DVDs, etc., just to see Agumon and am Digimon obsessed. What? Just to see Agumon and am Digimon obsessed. IDK, for me, I just can't seem to get a crush on a human. I have never had a crush on a human in my life, or an animal.
No.
IDK, maybe I'm asexual. I just...
No.
I just don't like how judgmental and needy humans are and how they act in relationships. I have had a crush on Agumon, and I used to wish he was real. It just makes me feel so hopeless knowing that my crush will probably never exist. I just like him so much. BTW, this is Agumon, and there's an attached JPEG. Is this normal?
The Calcudex says, I love that he starts with I'm a guy, as if to say, listen, before you say of course it's okay to have a crush on Agumon, you should know I'm a dude.
Well, we already learned that Digimon don't have gender, so it doesn't matter.
I've provided the chat with the link to the Agumon picture.
Please tell me it's sexy Agumon in some way. No, what a bummer.
No, just regular Agumon, unfortunately.
Robococo points out that there are probably Agumon fursuits. Cabana says, check your Digi-Privilege. That's really
I know how this guy feels, though, because I have the same kind of crush on Hatsune Miku, so...
I'm a guy.
I am a guy. I have a crush on Hatsune Miku. Is this normal? Sometimes I imagine us holding hands and laying down.
Sometimes I just imagine brushing long, luxurious pigtails, pony her hair.
Her hair thing.
All I can think of... Oh, here's a response. This is the best response. 1 vote, 100%, best answer, chosen by voters.
I really didn't need a picture of sexy Agumon. I clicked it.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Yeah, Keith says, by the way, if you do want a picture of sexy Agumon... Oh, man, that's...
For people watching the archived version, this is the reason that you might want to subscribe on Twitch and watch the live streams.
I'm going to say
you can
that
get
picture
this
looks nothing like real Agumon.
but the thumbnail is way too small for reasons that I can't talk about.
Best answer, chosen by voters. All I can think of is that perhaps you could have Maladaptive daydreaming. I'm just
What?
upset because this person isn't also crazy.
Oh. You hate when there are like real answers on
I
Yahoo
fucking
Answers.
hate it. You may have
that's-
maladaptive daydreaming. I have this problem. There is a forum of Yahoo about this issue, and one of the people on it had posted a story that is very similar to yours. Here's the address of the forum. There's a link.
course.
Here's another one to a website with information.
Maladaptive Daydreams, the sequel to Yahoo Answers.
At only 14, there's still plenty of time to develop crushes and feelings for other people. However, no one can diagnose you over the internet. If this is a real problem or becomes one, I would strongly suggest that you talk to your parents or a school counselor about this and see if you can get evaluated by a professional. Best of luck and hope this all helps. Here's the next response. This is so being sent to Yahoo Answers fail. LOL. I don't think that person was really trying to help with their response.
Phil, you really need to work on your aiming skills here.
Yeah, I'm not.
Soapy needs you, Phil.
That didn't work exactly how I was hoping it would.
Sorry, but this is a little strange. But maybe you are asexual? That wouldn't explain why you're in love with an Agumon. Here's a Hi, I Like Shorts says, fuck no.
I agree with that.
Kristen says, not really. Face. Got an equal sign lowercase l face.
My favorite face.
Shooting dudes. I'm shooting dudes.
Here's Cac. He says, I doubt that you actually have a crush on Agumon. Instead, you have a crush on or are in love with or deeply inspired by some ideals that Agumon represents for you. And it is very normal or common to be deeply inspired by high ideals wherever you might find them represented. The difficulty is that no humans are ideal. No humans can possibly be pure exemplars of the highest ideals. It is possible, though, to find...
What ideals does this Digimon represent? Like, what are we...
Courage, friendship...
Yeah. He's pretty much the coolest dude around.
Do you want me to go through the 9 again?
Yes.
Courage, friendship, reliability, love...
And this Digimon has all of these.
Well, these are the different crests of the Digidestin that they all individually represent. So Agumon is mostly courage, but I feel that they all exude these traits. Kindness, hope, light. I don't know, hope and light, I don't know, are traits, but also...
also, he digivolves, and humans can't do that.
Horticulture, I think, was one of them. And also meat farms.
That sounds right.
The last one. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to mention about Digimon World. Every day you can get free pieces of meat to feed your Digimon from a meat farm where pieces of meat grow in the ground.
Wow.
And there's a house that you can go into, and in the house there's a potted meat.
You know, they actually sell that at the dollar store, potted meat. I've never actually eaten it.
Is that the Dollar Tree, or...?
Yeah.
I suggest that at age 14, you shouldn't be concerned about whether or not you are sexual or asexual, or whether or not it is safe...
You know, looking at this Yahoo Answers page, I forgot that they all have those awful avatars. These are like the looking things. Ugh.
Hi, I Like Shorts has like spiky brown hair with blonde highlights and kind of like an angry expression.
He is not pleased
totally
with Agumon crushes.
Yeah.
He is not having it.
Guys, this protection mission ain't going well.
Yeah, what a surprise. It's gone. Can we get back to the important topics, please?
Yeah, seriously.
I'm just giving you an update.
We're trying... Phil, we're trying to have a serious discussion.
Answer. What am I looking for? Digimon.
Did you see, Phil, that there's a new blog post on the Final Fantasy XIV blog?
Tell me what's happening with Final Fantasy 14 so that I don't have to figure it out.
Let me tell you, man, they showed off the controller interface, little sneak peek, little sneak preview at the controller interface for the game. I don't understand any of it at all. But
does it still look like it's going to work with controllers?
Yeah, no, it will.
Follow up. Are controllers going to be necessary to play it like last time?
No. It doesn't.
Last time it was like without controllers, it was just a terrible experience.
I mean,
14?
Yeah.
14 was pretty much unplayable on mouse. Well, at launch it was, and then it got better. But
let's be honest here. I want you to be real.
Could
you have ended that sentence at unplayable before without mouse or whatever?
Yes.
No.
Okay. I've got one here. This is a little different. This isn't someone who thinks Digimon is real or is sexually attracted to a Digimon, unfortunately.
Oh,
but they do ask. But this is listed under religion and spirituality. Can I convert to Digimon and leave Pokemon behind? No. Face it, peoples. Digimon is and always will be better than Pokemon. Not entirely wrong. Digimon actually came before it through digital devices and trading cards. Pokemon stole the idea. Plus, Pokemon are boring and they say their names over and over again. Digimon are cool and
wait, how is that spelled?
You know how it's spelled.
I want you to tell me how it's spelled.
Kewl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Digimon are cool and have many different stages of evolution.
As a counterpoint, every Digimon has Mon at the end of their name. That's kind of boring.
It's fun. It's thematic. It ties them all together.
At least it's easy to remember their names at that point. And they talk like people, which is pretty awesome. I wish Pokemon.
The Calcutech says, I've always thought of Digimon as less of a religion and more of a philosophy, you know? I totally get that.
I really don't.
I really get where you're coming from with that one. Best answer chosen by voters. This is from Mishi. They say, I love Digimon and Pokemon equally. I grew up watching Pokemon, but later I saw Digimon and got hooked on it. But face it, the Digimon industry is getting weak.
Wow. Digimon realist.
All of these Digimon manufacturers, stock in Digimon is real low, is what they're saying. Digimon industry is weak. You see new episodes of Pokemon every week, and they rarely show Digimon on TV anymore. But really, they are pretty much the same and are equally epic. Both had awesome first seasons, but lately all new Pokemon and Digimon Season 5, seasons suck. I'll always love both animes. Dude, man, they're really going back and forth here. Digimon is sort of dead, but there is a 6th season that is only airing in Japan, and maybe they might dub it, blah, blah, blah. Oh, maybe they might dub it and put it on an American television so Digimon could be epic again.
Ooh, that's what I've been looking forward to, is epic Digimon.
But when I say that I see Pokemon and Digimon equally, I mean by them being very successful industries. I love that we should start saying this. This should be a new thing.
Each game is its own industry?
We should leave behind franchise, go with industry. It sounds more powerful.
The Saints Row industry is looking up. I like this.
Yep. The next great installment in the Saints Row industry.
We need a website like Metacritic that just has like stock for each game franchise.
Great.
I hear Yahoo is good for stocks.
Great.
When I see Pokemon and Digimon equally, I mean by them being very successful industries, and all that talk about Digimon cock and Pokemon is all BS. Yeah. The only thing that's the same is Mon at the end. Wait. Okay, anyways. There are so many differences. Digimon. There are 7, later 8 Digidestined, who get sent to the Digi world. I like this person just listing out.
Who's the 8th who gets added?
Oh, it's a secret, I can't tell.
What?
It's spoilers.
It's like a mystery plot point. I seriously cannot reveal this.
It would ruin pretty much your enjoyment of the series.
I would be remiss.
Is it a plot point in Digimon World?
No.
Then I don't give a fuck.
There's a plot point in Digimon Anime, aka the basis for the story, Phil. Come on, this is where all this is coming from, right? The rich lore of the Digimon universe.
I'm never going to watch the Digimon anime.
I can't talk to you anymore.
Is there I don't even know where I would go to watch that.
You could go to my house. I have a box set.
All right, I'm coming over. Can we stream that?
Yeah, not legally.
I don't mind.
Oh, here's the guy with the gun to his head.
Yep.
So I don't know why I picked now to start paying attention to the game.
You'll stop in a second. Whoa, that guy has a
Whoa!
bear head on it. He's like wearing a bear skin.
This guy is awesome.
Yeah, whatever.
No big deal.
Just so you know, when you look at him, like, hey, check me out. I killed a fucking bear.
You know, the like 2-minute snippets we're going in and out of this game is really. I hope someone's paying attention to this.
Yeah, forget it. Back to Digimon. Phil, you don't sound. It doesn't sound like you know a lot about Digimon.
I know
So,
literally nothing about Digimon.
luckily, Mishi lays it all out for you. There are 7, later 8 Digidestined who get sent to the digital world. To the Digi world.
Okay.
Each of these get 1 Digimon assigned to them. If the Digimon are killed in battle, they become Digi-Eggs again. Digitamas, please.
Okay, great.
They digivolve, but always devolve into their rookie form. Digimon can talk. Digimon are the antagonists and the protagonists. Digimon has an interesting plot. The Digidestined must save the world and the Digi-world from destruction. Save their world and the Digi-world from destruction. Pokemon. Pokemon live amongst humans and anyone can become a trainer. Each trainer can have 6 Pokemon with them, but can have as many as they want in their PC. Pokemon faint get sent back to the Poké Center if
Wait. So,
killed.
did
Sorry?
Pokemon really go into a PC?
Yeah.
So Pokemon are Digimon.
Oh, fuck. Well, I think
Pokemon
they're
transmitted data.
analog. They're analog. They get converted to
Vacuum
digital.
Okay, they're like get put in a vacuum tubes inside. You know, it's like an old school, like a mainframe.
Man, I really never thought about this. That is distressing.
We had to go meditate on this for a while.
Oh, shit. That just blew my mind. They get put into a PC. Pokemon faint, they get sent to the Poké Center. If they are killed, they are simply no more or become ghosts/spirits. When Pokemon evolve, they cannot get back their original form. Ever. Pokemon can only say their scientific name, with the exception of Meowth, of course.
Of course, Meowth.
The antagonists are always the same, Team Rocket. The plot isn't that great. It's just to see if Ash can become the greatest Pokemon trainer.
Whoa.
Well,
Now they lost me.
The plot isn't that great, guys. It's just to see if Ash can become the greatest Pokemon trainer of all time.
Let me tell you,
Boring.
Pokemon Black, as far as plot lines go, Pokemon, it was
Whoa.
pretty inventive.
Come on. We're talking about the anime here.
Oh, I'm sorry, the true art form, the original canon.
Right. Industry/popularity-wise, Pokemon wins. Anime/story-wise, Digimon wins. But I guess it's all a matter of opinion. It's not. Digimon's better. They already... So to all people who hate Digimon and think Pokemon is better, or the other way around, they're both epic and will always be part of our childhood, along with Pokemon and Digimon. Sources: Pokemon and Digimon lover.
They are both epic.
They are both epic.
It isn't, you know, I don't. It's all true, pretty much.
Satan, your savior, says...
I
already trust this guy a little bit more than everyone else.
See, this is proof that it's not Digimon that leads you to Satan. Satan, your savior, says, "Foo, Pokemon is the truth."
Whoa!
It is the truth, the way, and the light, I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
Satanist, man.
It came first, and then there's a quote from Wikipedia that says, "In actuality, the first Pokemon media, Pokemon Red and Blue, were released initially in
Well argued.
Doesn't have to come first to be better." I just wish there were some more good Digimon games, cause bummer.
Yeah, this is the weird part. Is Digimon never got, you know, super great games.
It never even got regular great games.
Yeah. Well, Pokemon, I don't. Pokemon being as popular as it did still blows my mind.
Yeah.
It's like a super hardcore stat-based RPG.
Well, you don't have to play it hardcore.
I guess you don't, but
And
it's very Dragon Questy though. Like,
Yeah, it is.
there's a
the
lot
reason-
of grinding. There's a lot of grinding, especially because you catch your Pokemon. They're so low level, you have to level them all up.
yeah, it's just all grinding. Like, I just don't understand why, like, in over a decade and a half, they haven't been able to branch out beyond go to 8 gyms and beat the gym leader. Like, why? How has that not happened yet? Like, why?
I thought Pokemon Black was supposed to be a little bit different.
Pokemon Black was a little bit different, yeah.
I didn't play it, so I'm.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, the bad guys in
Yeah.
Pokemon Black are environmentalists that want to stop the Pokemon slavery.
Yeah, that's interesting, but I hear that like falls apart like halfway through the game or
Yeah.
something.
It does. And I quit, so.
And then in Black 2 and White 2, the same villains come back and they're still talking about how they're saving the world, but since you already played the last one, you already know that they're full of it, so there's no like mystery. Anyways, Long Lost Cousin says the original Pokemon theme song was 1000x better than Digimon's theme. If you're going to defect from Pokemon, try Dragon Quest Monsters. Right, because we all judge franchises based on the intro song of their television shows.
You know, they're not wrong, though. Digimon theme, not that hot.
The Barn Owl King. These are some pretty good screen names. The Barn Owl King says Pokemon is way better than any Digimon game. Plus, Pokemon is killing Digimon in sales. So, what are you saying Digimon isn't always will be better? Sources: your friendly neighborhood hedonist atheist.
Great.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The Pokemon people are the heathens. Tristan says Pokemon is way better than Digimon. Pokemon beats Digimon in everything. God, these people are so fucking wrong. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Takahashi Conspiracy says, I think you are allowed to, but I would be afraid of Team Rocket's reaction.
How are you guys feeling about this stealth mission that's going on?
I'm feeling like I didn't even know it was happening.
Yep.
Broken Eye Evoluted says, I'm pretty sure
really?
Bakugan is what kids are into these days. Have you heard about Bakugan, you guys?
I have heard of Bakugan. I don't understand what it is.
Let me drop some knowledge on you. You get a stat card, right?
Uh-huh.
The card is cardboard, though, and inside there's a magnet, and then you get a little plastic ball, and that's your Bakugan.
Sure.
And you roll the ball across the card, and when it hits the center of the card, the magnet will stick the ball in place because the ball also has a magnet in its bottom.
This sounds
And
confusing.
the magnet like kind of flips a latch inside of it, and it's like spring loaded. So as soon as it hits that magnet, then the ball like pops, transforms into some kind of creature.
I don't get it.
One
That sounds
time I was
confusing
in a-
and scary.
One time I was in a hobby shop, and the guy who ran the shop mentioned that all the kids were into Bakugan these days, and I was like, what's that? And he's like, see, it's like a ball and you roll it, see, and he rolled the thing and it popped up, and I was like, weird, that's dumb. And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm scalping this dude. All right.
Guys, remember Yu-Gi-Oh?
What the-
He had a
so wait,
sparrow inside it.
explain to me, Kyle, because Keith also brings up Beyblades.
Ugh.
What's Beyblades? What's the difference between that?
Between that, what's
Beyblades is like
what's the
tops.
difference between Beyblades?
And Bakugan is what I'm saying.
Oh
Bakugan
god,
is for
probably
chumps.
nothing.
That's the difference.
I mean, Beyblades was like you had like a dish, and you had these spinning tops. You like pull a ripcord, and it would launch the spinning top thing, and you could put different weights on it and on the tops and stuff. And it was just like who can get the other top to either knock out of the dish or fall over first. And that was somehow a competitive game. But they had an anime based on it that was actually like not that bad. But I think
I feel like your idea of not that bad might be different than my idea.
well, it was my idea of not that bad when I was in middle school.
Sure. Which has not changed that much.
It was
for
like
now,
if
let's be honest.
Yeah, it was like if it's a thing that I'm sitting through because Yu-Gi-Oh is on after it, it's not that bad.
Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
Man, now Yu-Gi-Oh! There's another one I don't understand. I don't.
What?
It's a
These
card.
So you don't believe in the heart of the cards, Phil?
These fucking kids.
I think we're the same age, Phil, which really says terrible things about me.
Yeah,
now
it
that
really does.
I really shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Now I feel way worse.
Maybe that explains why you're into Final Fantasy 14.
God,
What are you doing?
haste.
Dylan, stop it. We need to get you help. I need to go on Yahoo Answers and say, this person is like playing Final Fantasy 14 and like reading up on news about it.
The new version could be good. It probably
Fail,
won't be good.
you're not much better.
It probably won't be good. Are you in for my Final Fantasy 14 Let's Play?
We're gonna play all of Final Fantasy 14.
Beginning to end, 100%. 100% run of Final
Can
Fantasy
I
14.
play it for free?
No.
Well then, no.
Well,
I think I don't like that kind of talk. I think we have to do something about this.
I have to say, I feel like Digimon was woefully underrepresented in this Yahoo Answers thread.
I think you should put a response.
Phil, Yu-Gi-Oh was a card game, but it came out of it was literally a TV show about a card game.
yes, I understand that. I just
People
I
played
don't
the card
get
game.
it. I worked at a comic shop in college, where one of the things that they did on the side of comics was they had Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
Oh, great! Yeah,
and
I've witnessed a few
just lots of
Yu-Gi-Oh.
lots of really little smelly kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of kids that most of them were probably too young, but you could tell that like you could just see the outline of neck beards on them.
Yeah.
Just starting. Ugh. I actually have a friend. This is awful. I have a friend who won one of the somewhat like a regional Yu-Gi-Oh tournament and got one of the what is it called?
Whatever, probably just had Exodia. Am I right?
Yeah. No. He had the prize that you get is like the Yu-Gi-Oh Yugi's necklace, the like upside down
The
pyramid.
Millennium Puzzle.
Yes, he has one. That blows my mind that they actually gave out prizes like
You
that.
can't just buy those.
No. Well, probably.
Oh, right. You have to find them in a pyramid in Egypt and put them back together. I somehow
Yeah, he won it with the heart of the cards, Kyle. Come on.
I actually just somehow on YouTube a few days ago, I seriously don't know how this happened. Like I just was suddenly on a episode of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I like your like covering it up. Like, guys, I wasn't looking for this episode.
No,
It just,
no.
My browser opened and I was on this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh.
I have no
I just-
problem admitting.
There's a
I
ton
would
of
have
Yu-Gi-Oh pop-ups.
I would have no problem admitting if I was looking to watch Yu-Gi-Oh on YouTube, but I wasn't. It just happens now.
Judge, I swear, I was not looking for this child pornography. I opened my window and it was right there.
Yu-Gi-Oh has a
That's
weird history because there was like there's kind of both in like the manga and the anime. There's like this beginning part where Yu-Gi-Oh was originally like a boy who gets like possessed by an evil spirit that's like addicted to games and like can't pass up a challenge or something.
That's messed up. That's dark.
So like the one like issue or whatever of the manga that I read of that was like he goes to like a market and some guy offers him to play this game where you stick your hand in a shoe that has a scorpion in it and try to pull out a coin without getting stung by the scorpion, and like the spirit that's inside of the main character like can't pass up the challenge, so now he has to not get stung by a scorpion or something. And then they just had one issue where they played a card game and that just got super popular, so then they just changed it into being only about the card game. And then the spirit wasn't evil anymore and stuff. It got more kid friendly, I guess. It was weird. Anyways, I just remember that because it was the very first episode that I saw. So it started with some people going into a pyramid in Egypt and then getting killed by an ancient spirit, and then Yugi gets the puzzle and he's putting it together and he makes it into a necklace. I don't know.